Big Ben tolled as the huge crowd marched to stop the countdown to war against Iraq. A seemingly endless current of marchers.
Oh, it was tremendous. I mean, I think it's one of the few demonstrations where people really thought they could stop a war, and therefore they felt them turning out individually as opposed to reading about it in the newspaper or saying, oh, that's a good thing, when they watched it on television.
As Mayor of London, I can officially welcome you here to this city in the biggest political demonstration in 2,000 years of British history.
It's hard to think of any one event that has brought so many different nations' protest movements together in that way. And I think it's just, people aren't stupid. That they could see that what George W. Bush was about wasn't human rights, it was about controlling the oil. And they didn't think that killing tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people in the Middle East was worth that.
In Sydney, more than 200,000 demonstrators crammed into Hyde Park before bringing the city to a standstill.
The crowd here in New York City is quite larger than they had expected. We know right now that they are blocking off from 52nd Street all the way down to 72nd Street on First Avenue north of the United Nations.
Every faith, every age, every race. I have never seen anything that brought the diversity of British people together so much.
More than 1 million, say police, on the streets of the Eternal City.
America thought it was unstoppable after the collapse of the Soviet Union. What it did have was its own population, the British population, the population of all of its allies, were saying, you're not doing this in our name. We don't agree with this. We do not want this to happen, and we think that if you're reordering the world, you shouldn't be doing it by invading and bombing and occupying other people's countries.